Meow. Oh, meow, 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 meow. Do a quick live for you guys. Do a quick reading. I have fallen into a deep depression. I don't know how to explain it. I think that's what it's called, medically termed as a deep depression. Hey, all I could do is be humorous about it because we'll get through it. We'll get through it. I know I'm mad. I know. Oh, wow! Hi, Kara. First little human in here. Hi, beautiful soul. Kara says, "Hi, your tattoos look so cool." Oh, hi, Kara. Thank you so much, beautiful soul. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do a quick little reading and get out of here because I have fallen into a deep depression. Deep depression. And those who struggle with depression know that it's not easy to go through, so we're taking it one day at a time. One day at a time. Let me shuffle these cards. Get on with the reading. I look like a mess. Please be patient with me. This world is cruel. This world is cruel. And the card we have coming out is the Tower. The Tower. Kara just came in here and gave me a like and left. I like that. Oh, I like that. In your past energy, we have the Tower. I literally just turned this on. I didn't even get ready. I just turned it on and it was like, hi. I did not even get ready. Hi. Hello, everybody. What's your energy today? We're gonna find out. Hi, Luffy. Hi. Mr. Salty said, "Ma'am, I am severely faded. Severely. Welcome, welcome. Hey, we accept everybody as long as you are not bullying anybody. Faded or not, you're welcome here. Ma'am." They really just came in here like a gentleman and said, "Ma'am, I'm severely faded." For your current energy, we have the Sun. I did not get ready today. I woke up. I did not wash my face today. I have fallen into a deep depression lately. Deep depression. One day at a time. Everybody that either has a history of falling into depression or is currently in a depression. One day at a time, everybody. For your future energy, we have the Queen of Wands. Math teacher says hi. Hi, you teaching people math out there? Clarifying the Tower card in your past, we have the Lovers. Math teacher said time is 0.03 12 a.m.? You're here during your night? Aren't you supposed to... Wait, it's your summertime, math teacher? Are you on summer break, math teacher? Are you an actual math teacher? You're here during midnight, 0.0... Yes? Wow. Wait, you're an actual math teacher? I am terrible at math. Wow. Wow, you're on your summer break. Hope you're enjoying it before the stress comes along. Am I right? What grade do you teach? Are you college, high school, middle school? I'm gonna pull the clarifiers and then we'll get into the reading. But so far in your past, I see that you had some sort of major tower and connection. I want to say romantic connection. Something went wrong, terribly wrong. Math teacher says, actually, I'm not in public school. Oh, are you a tutor? Do you tutor math? What level do you tutor? Is it just like basic math, geometry? What's after that? I'm terrible at math. I cannot take math classes. My brain cannot comprehend that. And I'm grateful for people like you because math is so important in this life. But people like me probably understand that math, not our thing. Not our thing. So I'm very grateful for people like you that understand math, comprehend math, and can actually conceptualize math and to be able to do something with it. I am grateful for you, math teacher. Eden said hi. Hi, Eden. Vika said Halloween deck recommendations. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't been buying a lot of decks. I just have like, I'm very much in the beginning stages of tarot. Very much beginning stages. So I'm not like 5 years in. I'm like 2 years in. 3, 2, 1. I'm very beginning stages of tarot. But if you look up Halloween decks and you write it in the comments, I will appreciate that. I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. Math teacher says, I like your style. Thank you, math teacher. Aiden says, is this tarot? Yes, it is tarot. Clarifying the sun in your current energy, we have the 9 of Swords. Brian, hi Brian, says, can I see our tattoos, please? Let me know, okay with? No, I'm not sure what you mean. Math teacher says explaining and other things. Math teacher says, can you open card for me? I pull individual cards at the end of my reading, so if you want to stick around, you can if you want to. Right, I begin with a general reading, and then at the end, once I finish up, I will pull an individual card. So if you stick around till the end, my readings are usually like an hour to 40 minutes, 40 minutes to an hour. And it says, oh, can I ask you something? Of course you can. Ask away. I accept all questions. I may get angry at some questions, but all questions are welcome. Just because my expression of your question might be anger does not mean that you are not allowed to ask questions. You're allowed to ask any question that you want ever. Any question. Oh, hi, Liam. Hi, Liam. Happy to see you in here. Always happy to see you in here. Today we are in our bummy home state. What? Cabbage? Hi, Cabbage. I thought that was a Yu-Gi-Oh deck or something. Actually, can you explain to me, Cabbage, which Yu-Gi-Oh do I watch? Because, okay, so I have Crunchyroll, and there's so many Yu-Gi-Oh animes on there, like Yu-Gi-Oh X, Yu-Gi-Oh I4 or something. I don't know. Which one do I start watching? Because I know that's a popular anime, but I don't know where to start. Right now I started, well, I just finished, what did I finish? Do you guys know the anime with Yuma and Chica, and where like they have like the games, like the level games? I forgot what it's called. Animes animes go by so fast that I don't even have a chance to remember the names or the titles. I watch animes too fast. I prefer longer animes because then my brain has a chance to memorize names, memorize titles, but the short animes, I'm like, ah, too short. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. And Yu-Gi-Oh is actually one of the longer ones that is on my watch list. So if you can explain which one I start with, I would appreciate it. Mr. Salty said, feeling absolutely obliterated, extraordinary, faded, exponentially particular, and quite whimsical. You're feeling quite creative, huh? We like that. You used a lot of words. We like that. You sound like a fictional fairy tale book. I like that. For your future energy, we have the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Wands. Okay. Again, I have fallen into a deep depression. I have not been able to go out into public and do readings, so today we're just in my little space, in my little tiny space. In your past energy, we have the Tower and the Lovers, which all has to do regarding to something definitely hurt regarding a connection, a lover connection, somebody that you were interested in romantically, something completely crashed. Whether you were in the wrong or the person was in the wrong, there was a complete ending. And it was not a pretty ending, to say the least, in your past. Vika said, it's my first time here. Oh, hi, Vikas. You subscribed? Hi, Vikas. Thank you so much. That is very much appreciated. Tarot of Vampires. Les tarots are my favorite. Ooh, I will have to check that out. That sounds fun. I love Halloween. Thank you for the recommendation. It says Tarot of Vampires is their favorite. Lots of probably blood, probably nighttime, probably pale skin, no sunshine, probably lots of moons, huh? Aiden said, do you involve God, Jesus? Well, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with Jesus and or the character that actually got born onto this planet, but I do have a problem with religious figures. I have a problem with them. But with the actual characters in the stories that were born onto this earth just to spread love, information, no problem with them. I love them. They probably love me. So I have no problem with them. The hater said, are you a dude? Doesn't matter. I can be a feminine. I can be a dude. Doesn't matter. Unless you're projecting your sexual desires upon me, doesn't matter, because every human is worthy of love. You got it? You got it? I can be a dude, I can be a woman. It don't matter. It don't matter. Math teacher says, where are you from? I am from the corrupt United States. I was born here. My parents are immigrants from Russia. Clack said, nice to see you, too. It's nice to have a nice, cozy homestead. Aw, wait, Clax, do you live, on like a more rural, property? Do you live somewhere that has, like, more forest areas? Because I love that for you. I love that for you. I understand that rent is extremely expensive and people cannot afford property and or a home on land. But if you do have that, I really love that for you, because nature is important. Connecting to the earth, releasing your struggles, the bad energy to the earth is very important for humans because we are all one. So connecting to the earth is very important. I honestly feel really bad for the people that have to live in an apartment and or a building in a city. Like, some people love that, but the people that don't have a choice, I feel really bad for them. But some people love that, and you do you. Mr. Salty said Sword Art Online. I have not watched that. Is it a good one? Is Sword Art Online good one? Currently, I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventures after finishing. I don't know, I move through anime so fast, I honestly have a hard time remembering the titles. Cabbage says, I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, I just bought the cards. There's so many of them, I don't know what to do with it. Aww. Well, are the cards cool? What do the cards look like? Are they interesting? Are they tarot cards? It's like a deck of cards? Is it like Pokemon? Which I don't understand the concept of Pokemon. What is Pokemon? Can somebody explain to me? Is it an anime? Is it just like a TV series? Is it just cards? What is Pokemon? I don't understand. But it's so big, and I'm just like, what is Pokemon? I don't understand. A fan of murder? Murder Jones. Are you talking a fan of Murder Jones? Is your name based off of Israeli drones? Because I'm about to block you out of here. Your name is. I'm suspicious of it. Ozgay says hi. Hi, Ozgay. Aiden says, so do you believe in Jesus is God? Because if not, as somebody who does full-heartedly believe that Jesus is God, I think it'd be unwise to receive spiritual guidance from someone apart from God. Aiden, you came in here with your opinion, and nobody really cares, honestly. Because people can be what they want to be. I accept Satanists. I accept anybody. As long as you're not trying, like you, I accept everybody unlike Aiden, who is trying to force their religion upon others. I accept everybody from everywhere. Whatever you want to believe in, as long as you're not forcing your religion upon others, like you, Aiden. I'm blocking Aiden. We do not want Aiden in here. Emma said hi. Hi, Emma. Wait, I think Emma has been in here before. Clock said, it's busy tonight. I'll catch you on the next stream. Bye, Clocks. Bye, Liam. Bye, Liam and Spirits. Okay, back to the reading. I got caught up on those. So, starting in your past, we have the Tower and the Lovers. Like I said earlier, there's definitely some sort of heartache, something uncomfortable that happened, something that was spicy that happened with a lover's connection, somebody that you were interested in romantically. Something fell apart, something did not work out for you. And I want to say that it was probably this person, maybe even getting angry, getting frustrated at you. I don't even know if you were aware of what you were doing wrong, though. Why was Emma's comment? Why was Emma's comment retracted? Did you delete it yourself? Did somebody delete it? Emma said, have you heard of Girls Aloud? I have not. It sounds very feminist-like, and I like it. I don't know. I've never heard of it, though. Girls Aloud. It sounds very feminist-based, and I'm gonna say I like how it sounds, but I have never heard of it. Clock says, bye, hon. Take care, sweetie. Thank you, Clocks. Ooh, much love. Oh, bam, 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 bam. A boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Cox. I appreciate you all the time. Every time you come in here, thank you, and thank you. Let's see. Your current energy has the Sun and the Nine of Swords, which makes me feel the energy that you're looking back on this connection and you're very sad about how the things went, because for you, for your perspective, this connection was your sunshine. It was almost like your light in the darkness. It was something that you looked forward to. It was something that brought you hope in this world. It kind of brought you hope for maybe love. I'm gonna grab some clarifiers for the past energy. The clarifier that we have is the Six of Cups. This may have been in your past, whatever situation didn't work out with possibly somebody that you grew up with, or somebody that you had were able to spend a lot of time with, somebody that you got to know over time, somebody that possibly was like a family friend, somebody who was very close to you growing up, whether it be in just like the environment that you grew up in, and or like the adult connections that were friends, you were very close to them through those kind of connections. But every time that you think back on this connection, it almost brings you, it makes you feel a sense of home, a sense of belonging, a sense of like, oh, this is what I want, or this is what I wanted, this is what felt the most correct to me out of everything. This past connection feels very dark. It feels very, it's like you thought you were doing everything right, but it turned out that everything was wrong. Everything was wrong with the Tower coming out. You probably thought that things were going good. You probably thought that things were moving in a good direction, but the time came and this person possibly chose somebody else, or this person told you they didn't like you, or this person ended up like friend zoning you, something like that, that made you feel very, very unwelcome, not heard, something like that. Emma said, make sure you listen to the Girls Out Loud song. Okay, I will, Emma. Well, if I remember, I hope I remember. Should I screenshot this? I have screenshotted it. Osgay says, I love your style and solidarity with Free Palestina. You are a very good person. You too. Osgay, you too. You project what you are. Again, with Free Palestine, who free Palestine. Palestine will be free, and the people that decided to ignore it and or support the brands that were actually complicit in this genocide, they will feel it. They will not just walk away unharmed, unscathed. And as much as we try to warn them, as much as we try to bring attention to the cause, Palestine is strong, huh? I love Palestinians, love them. Yes, they don't support LGBTQ, but America didn't either. America didn't either. We had to fight for it. America didn't support women's rights. We had to fight for it. We had to fight for all our rights, all of them. So the argument that, oh, Palestine doesn't support gay community, or oh, Palestine doesn't do this, or who, we didn't either. We didn't either. Palestine is so strong. Palestine is so strong. The children. At this point, I don't even have tears. I just have anger. I have anger at Israel. I have anger at the American government. I don't even have tears anymore. I cannot cry. I just get angry. I want to see an end to them. An end. Okay, back to your energy. Back to your energy. Hi, Philip. Philip says, how are you? Ooh. I may have fallen into quite a depression, but I am doing just fine. I have a roof over my head. I have a kitchen where I can use the oven. I have a refrigerator. I have a shower. I have a bed. I have a laundry. I'm doing good. How am I? I may have fallen into some sort of deep depression, but I am good. I have all the basic life necessities. I am good. Nikki says hi. Ooh, hi, Nikki. Gifter says these hazelnuts, these walnuts, these peanuts. I like peanuts. Me too, Gopher. Me too, Gufter. I mean, Gufter. David Ice says, hello. Hello. Nikki says, wonderful to hear you say you're good. Thank you, Nikki. I hope you're doing good too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for your kind words. I appreciate it. You are very pretty heart baby, Nikki. Ooh, I love my pretty heart babies. Love you. You project what you are. Thank you for coming in here, Nikki, and saying something kind, because a lot of people come in here and they have ugly hearts. They just come in here, they bully me, how I look. But Nikki, you have you're a pretty baby heart. You're a pretty heart baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. Adwell says, too much aura. Too much. Too much. Oh, then I'm not for you. I'm too much for you. I'm too much for you. Go find somebody that's less. Advil, go find somebody that's less. I'm too much for you. Go find somebody that's less. Osgay says you are right. I wish people were in peace. Me too. Everybody deserves peace. Everybody. Yes, I get angry at people, and I send them back the energy that they create. But really, I do wish that everybody lived in peace. I wish that everybody was kind, everybody was loving, everybody was understanding. But sadly, that's not how the world works. There's always going to be darkness. There's always going to be people who choose darkness. There's always going to be people that choose the negative patterns of life, always, whether it's subconscious or conscious. And I am fine with releasing my attachment to being holy and high vibrational and becoming angry at them. I'm fine lowering my energy to become more anger-like, to defend the innocent. I'm fine with that. Honestly, I think it's kind of selfish of the spiritual community that's like, I'm all about high vibration. I can't go in low vibration to stand up for the innocent because I have to stay in peace. That's so selfish, isn't it? That's selfish. If you're only worried about your own peace, if you're only worried about your own vibration, that is so selfish. Selfish. Spiritual community, selfish. Nikki says, now you are making me blush. Woo-hoo. Don't blush. Oh, I fan you. It's getting hot in there. Woo, Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate your good energy. I appreciate it. Um, Revan says, cool t-shirt. Ooh, bim, 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 bim. Thank you for the compliment, Raven. Oh, thank you for not coming in here and bullying. I appreciate it. Let's get some clarifiers for these cards. I have not even been focused on the reading today because everybody's talking in here, which I don't mind. We have the Knight of Cups clarifying and the Nine of Swords in your current energy. I want to say in your current energy, even though you're feeling the heartbreak from the romantic situation that fell apart in your past, I got verbs. Wow. Even though you are feeling heartbreak, you're allowing yourself to feel it. You're allowing yourself to experience the heartbreak. You're not rejecting it. You're not I want to say driving out this feeling of pain. You're kind of sitting in it knowing that it's kind of just the process that happens and you are willing to move forward. I'm going to say you haven't lost hope in connections. You haven't lost hope in love. You're not sitting here in hatred of the person that rejected you. You're very much willing to move forward. I do see that you are in pain right now. This past person did bring you lots of love, lots of happiness. You almost saw them as your, like, wishes come true. I want to say almost like the one that got away, the one that you felt was going to make you happy. But again, it's love is all about compatibility. Love is not about one person seeing somebody as compatible and the other person completely rejecting the connection and then you expecting the connection to work. No, it's compatibility from both sides. This person did not feel compatible for whatever reason. Maybe they weren't attracted to you. Maybe they didn't like your lifestyle. Maybe they didn't like the way you expressed yourself. For some reason, this person chose that they were not compatible with you. And I'm going to say you're not letting that bring you down, though. You're not letting this person's opinion of compatibility bring you down. And I also want to say that you're not stuck in hatred and or like tearing this person down for not choosing you. I feel like you are a very mature person. Yes, this hurt because you may have spent years of your life, years of your upbringing kind of choosing this person, putting all your energy into the fact that you thought that this was your person. Maybe you even wrote like love letters or expressed in writing, expressed in art how much you felt about this person. But again, it's all about consent. It's all about compatibility. I am proud of you for not letting this bring you down, for not letting it turn you into a vile person. You haven't turned to hatred. You haven't turned to trash talking. You haven't turned to destroying this person just because they didn't choose you. You chose to feel the heartbreak. You chose to feel the emotions that heartbreak bring you and move forward. I also want to say you almost like understand the fact that there is somebody else that will bring you happiness. There is somebody for everybody. For everybody. There's somebody for everybody. And I have a feeling that you understand that. And maybe like a small aspect and a little part of your mind, but you have an understanding of that. If this person didn't work out, then somebody else will. I don't know if you have an understanding of how infinite this universe is, but it kind of gives you kind of understand that love, the frequency of love is never going to run out. As long as you hold self-love within you, then you will be able to attract love without or near to you. What is this? Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in your future. We have the Ace of Cups. Whoa. I actually have a feeling that you may be from the LGBTQ community. I'm almost feeling like a masculine from the LGBTQ community. Even though we have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, but I'm feeling maybe you are into more masculines who are in their Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Again, with the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups coming out in your future, you very much have an understanding that somebody for you exists out there. That just because one situation didn't work out doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. Moving forward, you're actually very certain that love is overflowing for you. You may have learned self-love from a young age. I want to say that your parents actually taught you self-love, especially if you're from the LGBTQ community. Wow! I actually want to say that your parents taught you self-love. Your parents encouraged self-love. I actually want to say that your parents were one of the people that fought for LGBTQ community rights. They taught you to love yourself regardless what other people said about you. You also may have been bullied from a young age. Oh, and in your past, it may have been that you were into somebody of your same gender, but it ended up being that they were not into that. Hmm. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I do want to say that, you're more looking for somebody who is more independent. Somebody who has self-confidence, somebody who has learned self-confidence. Either like I'm feeling that you got taught it from your parents, but you're more looking for somebody who is self-confident, like they love themselves, they will not take disrespect. um Somebody who knows who they are and will not let others bring them down. Ooh, we got blurry. Ooh, we got blurry. Ooh, we got blurry. Hi, got blurry. I don't know, I kind of like my messy hair, but I will not ever go out in this messy hair, like especially to work and stuff. But I kind of am liking it. Um, but I think that's all for this reading. I don't know, my readings have been short lately, and that's okay with me. Everybody left. You don't want a card pulled. Aw, so sad. I'm gonna put these cards away already. It got quiet in here, and it's kind of sad about it. Well, over with the reading. Over with the reading. I just scratched my head for you. Well, before I leave, anybody want a card? Anyone want a card? If not, then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. A little reading. I'm grateful that I got to be here. I'm grateful that I came online. I was very hesitant about doing it, but I did it and I'm grateful for it. Before I leave, anybody want, I think everybody left. Everybody said hi, which I'm grateful for, but then everybody left. It's because I haven't been live in like 10 days because I've been in a deep depression. Well, hey, it's not always like this. Sometimes we have people stick around, sometimes we don't. This is what a small channel is all about, and I'm okay with it. I am not even mad. I'm grateful that for the people that stopped by and even said hello. I'm grateful that anybody said hello, anybody stopped by. But if that's all, then that's all. I'm gonna get going. Today's reading was all about feeling heartbreak of a past situation which I felt like was more towards the LGBTQ community. But you are not letting your heartbreak keep you down and or keep you stuck in the past. You are very much enlightened to the fact that there's somebody for everybody, and if a past situation didn't work for you, then something else will. But other than that, I think I'm gonna go. Thank you for stopping by again. And until next time, bye everybody.